Good morning. I'm KC, reporting from KC Home Textiles, one of the KC stores in downtown Buchanan. Earlier this morning, I did a live where I sat down and gave an update with a lot of important information, important changes that are going on at the KC stores, and just some wonderful, exciting news to share straight from the horse's mouth, as I like to call it. And one of those changes is we're going to be able to serve you better as we move KC Home Textiles back to the main store. We've allocated space and we're going to be able to serve you better. And we've got plans for this particular KC Home Textiles building, as I'm cooking those up, and we'll be rolling them out. So we're going to be in a little bit of a transition phase over the course of the next week. But I wanted to take this time now in this live to show you a flash sale that we're having today, Saturday, June 13th, only at KC Home Textiles. So everything in the store is at least 10% off. So in other words, the pie safes along the wall, all of that furniture is 10% off. In other words, we can choose to move it back or give back to you, as we, again, are so excited. And if you get a chance and you missed that earlier live, I encourage you to watch it. It's got some great information straight from the horse's mouth about how we are being able to do business a lot better, serve you better, and the pandemic has given us time, thoughtful time, to be able to do that. Our table sets at all three stores are 10% off. I mentioned in the earlier live about how our tables and our island will be sold as sets from this point forward. We will have some open stock here or there as soon as we can get it. We've got lots of overflow seating at the main store that's way marked down, and we've got markdowns here at KC Home Textiles. But what's up with this flash sale? Again, everything here at KC Home Textiles today only is at least 10% off. So that includes, for example, these hooked pillows and rugs. Everything in this store is on sale today at least 10% off. It does include all of these really cute pie safes along the way. All of our furniture is Amish made, that step ladder shelf. We've got greater markdowns as well that we're working to get in place this morning on some of a popular furniture line that we are no longer carrying, but they're just beautiful pieces. These are some examples right here down this wall. They're going to be deeper discounts than 10% on those items. And I'll show you some others here in a little bit. And in this very back room, if you haven't been here, this has been our markdown room for a while now. So again, all of this furniture here at KC Home Textiles is 10% off. Everything in the store is at least 10% off, including an unheard of event, these bachelor's cabinets that are so popular. Again, our loss is your gain, meaning come and get them. We're not going to move them. They're 10% off. Flash sale today at KC Home Textiles. But in this back room, everything back here is 50% off. So there's all kinds of comforter sets there, placemats. We've continued to restock and reload, and people have just been hauling out the bagfuls of stuff. So our rugs are 50% off up to 6x9. So 50% off braided rugs up to 6x9. The 8x10s would be 10% off. Our braided accessories, and we've got some great accessories here, are also 10% off today. Our braided accessories are 50% off because everything in this room is 50% off. So again, at KC Home Textiles today, the 13th, everything is at least 10% off, and it goes up to 50% off. That's our 50% off room. Over on the other side, some of our furniture is also going to be marked down greater than 10% off. Again, if you missed the live a little bit earlier today, it's a good one to go back and take a look at, because the KC stores aren't in any financial trouble. We aren't closing the store because we're not making it. It's a lot better with our inventory fresh and streamlined. We're not going to buy as much at a time, so we can make sure we do have plans for the KC Home Textiles building. This furniture right here will be marked down greater than 10% off. We're just scrambling this morning to get everything on. It's better in an expanded space at that store, and that movement is going to start tomorrow. So I did a little sit down this morning to talk about some of the changes we've made, exactly what's going on. We've still got our bath section back here, and we're going to be allocating some that are greater than 10% off. So it's just a phenomenal time where we'll have more people to be able to serve you. And the business model that I'll put in place in the KC Home Textiles building will be something that won't require as much dedicated time and detail as what the textiles do, but I promise you it'll be something that you will like and enjoy. So straight from the horse's mouth, the KC stores, sticking around, improving their business savvy, making sure that we're going to be here through unprecedented times, thanks to your support and thanks to just making sure that we eliminate overflow storage so we don't have hundreds of clearance chair seating sitting out in a warehouse type area, making sure that we buy in smaller quantities to keep it fresh, working with Synchrony Bank so that we can offer things such as financing. And we do have a 6-month promotion going on through Monday, $299 or more on one single receipt. It's 0% deferred interest as long as you make the minimum monthly payments to Synchrony and you pay it off within that time period. And there are certainly certain times during the year that we can offer, that 18-month deferred interest. So we're doing everything that we can do to make sure we serve you well today, tomorrow, and for a long time in the future. But it's a flash sale. It's a fun day. We're really excited. We've got a rug clearance event going on at KC Collections too. We've got lots of overflow seating marked down at the main store, KC Collections. We've got many marked down aisles there. And come, load up, have some fun at the KC stores. For now, though, remember, let's find the blessings and the disguises and gratitude attitude. With that in mind, from all of us here at the KC stores, we appreciate you. And remember, whatever you do today, just enjoy the journey.